Me, can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me? Hands in the stove, how the faucet's running and I keep looking at you.
Okay, hey y'all, so I am finally making a full tutorial for y'all. Everybody's been asking for a quick weave step-by-step tutorial, and today is the day. So I'm not braiding my hair down because I'm just not, I'm too tired for all of that. But I'm gonna show you how you can still achieve the same seamless install without a braid down. So as you can see, my hair is in a simple ponytail, and we're just gonna work with this. So here are the things you're gonna need. Your Morning Glory. Let me show y'all. Okay, so you're gonna need your Morning Glory, your glue. You're gonna need a cap. You're going to need your spritz, and I have BioSilk for when I do my install and like I curl it and everything. You need a brush, and yeah, I think that's it. I'm looking at all my supplies and a good comb. So I have this comb with a good, what do they call it? Rat tail end. So let's get started. Let's go. Okay, first things first, we're gonna take our cap and put it on. So before we get started, y'all, let me say I'm recording for YouTube and TikTok at the same time. So if you catch me looking this way, I'm just looking at the other camera. But y'all get the full step-by-step tutorial. So you wanna take the cap. So you wanna take the cap and put it on your head. I got a little braid in the back. I actually do have it bobbin pinned up. I may take the bobbin pin out, I may not. I don't know yet. Let me put it on this way so my ponytail can stay flat. You need scissors. Let me go get my scissors. Hold on. So right now we are going to be cutting out our ear holes so we can mow down our hair on both sides. Okay, so this is, dang, hold on. Okay, so this is an optional step, but I always feel like it's necessary, I'm not gonna lie. So I don't have a white marker, but I have some light concealer. What I like to do is go through and kind of like draw a line where my leave out is, so I don't take this look. I like to draw a line with my concealer so I don't, when I'm putting on my Morning Glory, it doesn't go into my leave out. So right now we're just gonna draw a little line where our leave out starts as our marker. I already greased my hair. I already oiled my hair. I used the Hair Restore by Neutrogena. I'm gonna just add pictures up top. I used the Hair Restore by Neutrogena, and then I used the Scalp Serum Power 18 by Ella J. These two have been my holy grail for growing my hair back stronger, healthier. So I just want to stay doing that. Y'all, me and my tongue twisters. This is my first full hair tutorial, so bear with me. Trying to give y'all these step-by-step details y'all have been asking for. So to start off, we're taking our spritz. I like to use the Fantasia Liquid Mousse Spritz, the Super Hold. I have the blue ones right now because I went out of town and I needed the travel size, but I really like, oh, I don't even have any more. I also like the yellow one, so, oops. I like the yellow one too, but I got the blue one. They all do the same thing. So I like to start my base with some spritz. And this is before the protective shield. I just like to put a little spritz for a little extra hold. That's just what I do. It's just what I do. And you need a blow dryer. This is the Conair 1875. This is my old faithful, y'all. As you can see, it's like fading. This is my favorite blow dryer. It gets so hot. I know in some people's videos, y'all see them put glue around the perimeter. I do not. That is, again, that's just my thing. I may do it sometimes, but lately I haven't had to. Especially once I draw the little marking, I don't have to do all that. So now you take your Morning Glory and you're just gonna put it everywhere, literally. You want to make sure you're taking the Morning Glory all the way to where that concealer line is, so it doesn't lift up when you cut it for the install. I personally feel like a ponytail is just so much easier, y'all. Like, I don't mind doing a braid down sometimes, but why do a braid down when you can just slick your hair in a ponytail? I've done this method so many times before and it lasts the same way. So when you cut that ear pocket, you want to make sure all your hair is tucked in because you're taking that Morning Glory and you're coming, oops, and you're coming behind the ear with that Morning Glory. Sometimes I do 2 caps. Today we will be doing 1 cap. I don't really feel like doing 2 caps. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not gonna lie to you. So you want to make sure that that hair is down in the back and you're like, pull that down and getting all that hair. So after you have your hair completely covered with your protectant, y'all cannot skip this step. This is a crucial step. This is how your quick weave is going to come right off when you're ready to take it off. And this is how you protect your real hair. So please don't forget your Morning Glory. It doesn't matter if you use the dark one or the light one, it's all the same. Me personally, I use the dark one, but once again, that's just me. So, and then I just want to make sure it's like all covered. like right where the line for your leave out starts. Because if you do it right where the line starts, when you dry it and you cut your the excess cap, it's gonna come right off. So I usually get the big bottle, as you can see, but I don't know why I didn't grab that one today. When I use the small bottles, I usually use like the entire bottle. So be mindful, just get the big one, especially if you're gonna be doing your own hair a lot. Okay. So once you are done with your, once you're done applying your protective morning glory, I come back with some spritz and do one more spray. Now it's time to let it dry. Okay, so I like to put the spritz after the morning glory, and now it's time to dry. I'm going to go sit underneath the big dryer I have, and then I'm gonna come back, and then I'm gonna take my good dryer and use it one more time just to make sure everything's dry, because your hair needs to dry for like 20 minutes, maybe 30. A dry base, if your base is dry, your install is going to last. Y'all, I promise you, my quick weaves have lasted like 8 weeks before. So you have to make sure this foundation is dry. So I'm going to sit underneath the dryer, and I'll be back in 30 minutes or so, and let's finish.
20 minutes later.
I feel pain, but okay, so I just got done sitting underneath the dryer. I sat underneath there for like 30 minutes. And then I'm gonna take my handy dandy, you know, my holy grail, and I'm just gonna dry it a little bit more. And then we're gonna start placing the tracks. As you can see, my focus is really making sure this part is dry, because when I cut all this excess cap, I don't want the rest of this to lift. So it feels really dry. So let's go ahead and cut the excess cap, and then we're gonna start laying the track. Let's do this. All right, so I'm gonna start with my ears and then come around. So let's start over here. So as you can see, I'm just cutting the excess cap. Y'all see what we're working with? You can see, you can clearly see where we put that concealer for it to stay down. It did go a little over, but we can make that go away when we undo the hair, undo the leave out. We can fix that when we get to the leave out part. So now it's time to lay these tracks. The hair is dry. You always know your cap is dry when you can cut it like this. Because if it's not dry, this is gonna lift as soon as you cut it. And then it's just like a whole ordeal of getting that fixed. So make sure your foundation is dry. Y'all sit underneath that dryer. Make sure that foundation, that base is dry so you can have a good, long-lasting install. So let's get this flip over started. I actually just had this hair in for my birthday. So all I did today was wash it. Well, I re-dyed it and then I washed it. And then I re-dyed my leave out. If y'all seen my birthday vlog, y'all already know I had an allergic reaction to Just 5 hair dye and it was just really bad. So today I threw the box away. Today I used the Dark and Lovely Jet Black. So far so good, but I will definitely keep y'all updated on that. Let's get these tracks together. Okay, so these are going in the front. I don't know about y'all, but I feel like when I wash my bundles, I separate them as I wash them. So I know what hair is going where when I start gluing it down. So we're doing a flip over, which means these were the back tracks. Had to be the back tracks. My bundles are already pre-cut because, like I said, I did just take this install out. But you know, cut as you please. I always use bundles. Like I reuse my bundles, y'all. If you know me, if you've seen any of my hair videos, I reuse bundles. Don't go out and buy new bundles every time you get a quick weave. This is probably like my 4th install with these bundles. These are raw Vietnamese straight bundles, or is it wavy? I think it's the wavy bundle. So these are the raw wavy bundles. So let's just get started. I have my Salon Pro hair glue. Y'all saw me measure it in the back, and then you just want to follow these steps correctly, y'all, because this is what we're going to do around the whole head. So let's get started. Pay close attention. Pay close attention. Pay close attention. If my glue want to come out, why my glue don't want to come out right now? Why? The glue got stuck. So you want to take your glue and you're gonna line it up on the track. After you glue it down, we take our Fantasia spritz, we spray, and then we blow dry. So we're gonna follow those 3 steps around the whole head. So let's get started. Go this way. The reason I like to go in and blow dry after every track is because, like I said, a dry foundation, a dry base equals a long-lasting install, y'all. So because we are doing a flip over method, I like to do 2 tracks in the back, and then that's when we go to the front. So I've already laid 1 track in the back. I'm coming in with the 2nd track, doing the same method we just did. Glue, spritz, dry. Glue, spritz, dry. Glue, spritz, dry. Ear to ear. Okay, so now we are in the front of the hair. Do I want to use this for the front? Yeah, I'm gonna use this one. So this is where we do a little something different, y'all. So pay close attention. I want to make sure using the seamless bundles. Hold on. Yeah. Swear. Okay. So with our quick weave, hold on. Okay. So for the front of the head, we are going to take our 2 tracks. We're gonna start off with 2. Let me get my brush so we can comb them out. Just want to make sure it's all combed out. Let's see something. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna use this one. Okay. Going crazy in the kitchen, we don't give a what. Okay, so depending on what way you want your flip over to go is gonna determine which way you lay the first track. So I want my hair to be flipped this way towards my nose ring. Do I? When I'm in this mirror and okay, so I want my hair to be flipped this way, which means I'm laying my first track going this way. So pay close attention, y'all. Pay close attention. Pay close attention. This is where it gets tricky. You want to make sure you really comb that track through. Really comb that track through. Okay. So we already know our method is glue, spritz, dry. But we are doing a flip over. So you gotta be very careful. So like I said, my nose ring is always my point to know which way I want to do my hair. So I'm gonna come in closer. I want my hair to flip this way, so I'm laying the track this way. But I'm flipping the track towards my face. So that track needs to lay on your face. Okay? Got that? It needs to lay on your face. So right here where this line is, where our leave out starts, that's where we're laying this first track. You don't want it to be all the way over here because then your part is too deep. So I like to line mine up right with the arch of my eyebrow, okay? Then we come in, spray our spritz, and then we blow dry. Okay. Now that we did it on this side, we're going to come do the same exact thing on this side. So we're taking our track and we're going to lay it right where that track starts is where we're coming to lay this one. So it can connect and it's gonna be like that, okay? I will tell y'all, keep you some clips, these little claw clips. This will be your best friend during the install. That's gonna be your best friend during the install. Woo, bless me. So we already know glue, spritz, dry. Same thing every time. We need our base to be dry. Because even if I might keep this installed for 8 weeks, but I kind of want braids. Yeah, I'm about to start the 75 hard. Yay. Okay, so we have our glue. We're coming in right where that first track we just laid starts is where this one is going to start too. And we go the opposite direction. Okay? Very simple. Then you already know the deal. Spritz and dry. So in the front of the head, we're doing it twice, okay? This is where I tell you how to keep those bundles organized so you know what you're doing. Shimmy, shimmy it, shimmy it, shimmy it. Let me get 2 longer length bundles, kind of, sort of. Okay, this one works. Like I said, I'm taking this right off the cap of my last install. So if you follow me step by step, it's gonna be that easy, and you can always just reuse your bundles, y'all. So simple, so simple. So we wanna make sure we're combing through our bundles, and we're gonna do the same exact thing we just did. So we comb through. And this track, we're laying back this way, and then we're gonna lay the other one the other way. Oh, that's under my eye. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, shimmy, yeah. I'm so oily. Y'all be trying to get my angles right for the TikTok video. Because 9 times out of 10, that's where y'all find me first. So we're laying that track right above. Hold on, I can't see. There we go. And we're taking that other track and doing the same thing, but in the opposite direction. When you get to the front of your hair, y'all, you have to make sure that the hair is laying in your face. That is the perfect way to get the perfect seamless flip. It has to be laying in your face. I'm coming back this way and doing the same thing again. Then we're taking our spritz, and y'all already know the drill. And then we dry. So let me show y'all why we do it that way. So when you flip your hair, it's laying just like how you want it to lay. All right. So when you cut your layers, I don't know if I'm gonna cut layers in this. I might, but this is like 30 inches of hair, so I can't promise. We might just be getting, I don't know. But your flip over, you see how it's already laying? And then you can flip it the other way too. And do it that way. Okay? So let's finish this install. Yeah, because I can like cut the layers. You see where we're going with this. But separate it with your clamps. And then we're going back to the back of the hair. Okay, so we've laid 2 tracks. We started off with 2 tracks in the back. Then we moved to 2 tracks in the front. Now we're going back to the back of the hair. So what do? Glue, spritz, dry. Make sure that lines up perfectly. Gotta make sure we're recording for Instagram too. We can't forget about our other platforms. Even though YouTube is really about to get all the tutorials, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. So this is what it's looking like, y'all. Can y'all see it? Now we're about to make a U shape. Let me go get my mirror, hold on. I had to go get my mirror so I can make sure y'all can see. So, we're making a U shape for the rest of our hair, okay? It's gonna make a U all the way to the top and then we're gonna curve. So make sure you're curving those tracks in the back. So after that one, we're still in the back. Get your tracks right off the cap. Like I told you, I took this off today. No, I took it off yesterday. I washed it and dyed it today. And you want, okay, key moment. I'm glad I said that. Y'all, your tracks have to be dry. I don't care if the hair is not dry. Your tracks need to be dry before you put them on. If these are not dry and this is not dry, you're in for a disaster. So that's probably where a lot of people are messing up. They're not making sure these tracks are dry. It's okay to reuse the tracks. It's okay to wash the tracks, but you have to make sure they're dry, y'all. You have to make sure they're dry. So right now we're just curving. We're coming in at a U shape again. That's too high up. And then we're curving all the way up, okay? Then we take our spritz. And then we dry. We are still in the back. We're still working from the back. Still working from the back. I gotta sneeze so bad. Oh, bless me. Bless the baby. We are still in the back. And then our next few tracks will curve them towards the front, and I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. So now, gotta make sure you move that hair out your face, y'all. So now I'm taking a track and I'm curving it more to the top, so we can start to fill in that gap. When you live by yourself. So we did 2 tracks in the back to start, and then we did 2 tracks in the front facing our hair. Now we're doing the same thing, just going backwards. And because my bundles are already pre-cut, if your bundles are already pre-cut, you have to just be a little bit more intentional with how you're placing the tracks, because of course they're not new bundles. So I took 2 small tracks to just bring it from right here to right here, just so it can start to get full all the way around. Now if my tracks weren't pre-cut, I would be taking a long track and going from here all the way to here. You want to leave this little gap open so when you close the tracks, which we're going to go through in a minute, it still falls seamless. So be very careful when you're using pre-cut tracks. So let me show y'all one more time. So like you literally see me taking it right off the cap. So this is a perfect example. We have 2 tracks. If this was one long one, it would go from perimeter to perimeter. But since it's not, we have to take one side and curve it this way. And then we have to take the other side and curve it going the other way. So let me show y'all. Believe in yourself. So we starting up top and we're moving this way. As y'all can see, you already know we spray it with the Fantasia. Cause when you get to the end, all of this is gonna be open and we're gonna flip the tracks going back to close the gap. Hope that's making sense for y'all. My face getting a little oily. Glue, spritz, dry. You remember those steps, we good to go. Sneezing. So as you can see, as I'm laying the tracks, I still want to make sure it's falling how I want to. So it's definitely falling. I'm probably gonna have to end up cutting these bundles, which I really don't want to do, but we're gonna see. But it's definitely still flipping both ways, as you can see. So let's finish and then we'll decide how we're gonna style it. Do I want to put it back in crimps? Do I want to curl it? I don't know just yet, but let's finish the install. Yourself, it ain't nobody else. Y'all, I cannot believe I'm 29. It's the last year of my 20s. I know that's not what y'all here for. Y'all here for the hair tutorial, but since I can't play any music because y'all know YouTube be tripping, I might as well talk to y'all because I love y'all. So we're still curving these tracks around all the way to the front. Curving these tracks around. curving these tracks around. Pull that down. I actually need to pull it this way. But yeah, what other type of videos do y'all want to see? We're doing a series of last year in my 20s where clearly I'm just doing any and everything. But you know, what else? If y'all haven't done so already, be sure to follow 145 Collective. I started a wellness social club. We've been doing some activities. Super excited to grow that. Whew. That hair is gonna be dry, baby. Super dry. Believe in yourself. Nobody else. Like literally, y'all, I'm just taking it right off the cap. That's why I love this method so much, because it's so easy. We're going to said I got to know you. Do y'all have the hang of it? I'm probably just going to fast forward this video now and give y'all some music as y'all watch. What do y'all think? Or y'all want me to keep talking? So it's the same thing. Glue, spritz, blow dry. And if you do it this way, you don't have to sit under the big dryer for a long time. It is getting hot in here now, y'all. Woo! I'm gonna go turn the air on. And anytime, so y'all see that little flap right there? Anytime this happens, just take you some glue and put it right there and just hold it. And it's gonna just lay down. Take notes. Take notes, take notes, take notes. So for my birthday, I did a smiddle part. Okay, so I really did like a 2-part versatile install. For my birthday, I was able to do a smiddle part and a flip over, which I really did love. But y'all know, Big Mama be in the gym every day. And all that leave out just was not gonna end up good for me. Like, I was gonna burn all my hair off and then I was gonna have to cut it all over again, and I'm not really trying to do all that. Not right now. So minimum leave out we go. Minimum leave out we go. So right now we are still just doing that U shape. We're coming in. How do I want to style my hair? Maybe I should post this, let y'all decide how I style it, and then I come back for part 2 and style it. What y'all think? I'm really building a community of girls who just, we DIY everything, y'all. I hate sitting in the nail salon. I hate sitting in the hair salon. I don't know what it is. Like these nails, press-ons. I hate sitting in the nail salon. You be there all day. I can't do it no more. So now we are still doing the same thing, curving the track, curving the tracks, curving the tracks. We're getting closer to the front, which is always a great sign. Y'all see how long this track is? This is like, I don't know how many installs this hair has been through. But I promise you, if you invest in good bundles, you can use them for a very, 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 very long time, especially if you upkeep them. I'm gonna show y'all what's the best thing to use for your bundles. Give me 1 second. Just bringing that track right on around. And as you see, our circle is gonna get smaller. Our circle is gonna get smaller. So today I shampooed my hair with the Neutrogena Hair Restore Strength and Purity shampoo. I did a collab with them a few weeks ago and I used it on my real hair, but I needed like a clarifying shampoo because I had to strip all that old dye out. If y'all saw my birthday vlog, you saw like as soon as I landed, I was itching so bad. That Just 5 broke me out so bad. So I wanted to strip that hair and then I re-dyed it with the Dark and Lovely. So I used the Hair Restore shampoo today, and then the Holy Grail. Y'all need your silicone mix. Can't forget about your silicone mix. That's all I used on my hair today. Now for my real hair, I use the silicone mix with bamboo, and then I use the whole Hair Restore line, which if you haven't seen the tutorial on this video, go check it out. It's already on my page. Really good shampoo, really good conditioner, really good scalp detox. Like I wanted to strip my hair and really clean it so good. And this is not paid promo. This is actually really good. And I used their Hair Restore drops in my scalp before I started the install. So no, this is not paid promo, but so far I really like the line. It's helping my hair. You know, I'm trying to grow my hair back out from my bob, even though I'm probably gonna cut it into another bob, but it's doing what it's supposed to do so far. So go check it out. Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all listen to J. Cole? Have y'all listened to his new album? If you have, what's your favorite song? So far, my favorite song is Legacy, y'all. I've been playing the heck out of that song. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been playing the heck out of that song. Call it Legacy. And I know y'all gonna ask how many bundles is this in my head. Honestly, it's probably like 4.5. When I took the install out, I knew I had a lot of leave out. Well, a lot more leave out than I would have in this install. So I did get more like old bundles to add to it. So it's probably like 4.5. 4.5. I just like my hair really, really full. Always have. So just really like my hair super, super full. Don't know. I blame my hairstylist. If y'all are familiar with Atlanta hairstylists, Daisy does my hair. Daisy did my hair like all throughout high school, all throughout college, all throughout. And if y'all know how she do hair, she likes really thick, really full hair. Bring her 4 bundles. And I just was one of those girls to be like, all right, I'll bring you 5, baby. I'll bring you 5 bundles. Put it all in my head. I want it all in my head. And you know what I did every time? Got it all put in my head. My mom used to be like, girl, y'all, this back in the day when bundles used to be like grade A bundles. Like, I sell grade A bundles now, so if you haven't already, be sure to shop. But I used to spend like $1,200 in bundles alone. That's not the install, but that's why these $1,200 bundles can get reused into so many different installs. Like, I was spending like 2 bands on hair every. Okay, as a young girl, y'all know I did lashes all in my early 20s. So y'all know how lash days are. We be getting money. We be getting some money. So I just used to get my hair done every month. New bundles every time. But I would always keep my bundles. Like, I knew they were good quality. I just wanted new hair. I don't know why, but I did. So I just have bundles on bundles on bundles. Like, if I show y'all my hair closet, yes, I have a hair closet. It's so much hair in there. I got enough hair for wigs, weaves. You need a bob. You need whatever you need. It's in there. Like, no lie, it's in there. So the older I got, God really just was like, you don't steward your money properly. So I stopped, and I just really have been doing my own hair since, because, you know, when the Lord put something on you, like, he wasn't getting off of that. He was like, you don't steward your money properly. So I knew it came from like hair and shoes. Like, I have a hair closet, a shoe closet. It's just ridiculous. My early 20s. So steward your finances right, and you get blessed with more. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all, it's legit like so hot in here. So hot in here. And I think this is probably like 2 textures of hair, because this is giving deep wave. But right now it's coming in this install. And y'all can start to see the gap get a little close. The gap is closing up. There we go. Say it like that, Kayla. And we can do it all again. Call it legacy. Back to J. Cole. Fun fact, y'all. I was a J. Cole stan in high school. When 2014 Forest Hills Drive came out, I played that song every day my senior year of high school. But even before then, like Friday Night Lights, Born Sinner, I used to love me some J. Cole. I still do, but I don't really listen to secular music like that anymore. One person who I do listen to every day, y'all, is Madison Ryan Ward. I kid you not. I listen to that girl every day. Every day. I'm getting hot now. All this hair, this blow dryer. Woo! And my hair is gonna be so full. It's gonna be so full, yeah. It's gonna be so full. I be texting you. I gotta find out who got away from me. Texting you. That's how girls talk. Do y'all know? Am I the only one that be like, every time I say I don't want a man, I'm focused on my life, me, and God, a man show up? Y'all help me. Just say a prayer for me. Say a prayer for your girl. Every time, be like, I said the last year of my 20s was gonna be about me, prioritizing me, not dating, nothing. And you know what happens? You meet a man. Ugh. Please. Okay, so our circle is starting to close, which means we're gonna start laying tracks a little differently now. So let me find where they are, and we can do it all again. Holy legacy. So I'm gonna, okay. So can y'all see that hole? Let me show y'all from this way. Let me get my handy dandy mirror so I can see. We're gonna close all of this up. We're gonna still go in a circle, but when we get about right here, we're gonna start laying tracks in a different direction. So pay attention. Pay attention, pay attention. Pay close attention. Yes, y'all, them men, they just be, every time I feel like I'm gonna focus on myself, focus on me and me only. Boom, here they go. Trying to charm you. So I know y'all haven't seen me pick up the dryer, but I'm about to. When it gets to right here, and it's also like 2 o'clock in the morning, I get a little lazy, but dry. Make sure you're drying these bundles. Because we're definitely styling in part 2. We can do it all again. My color legacy. As y'all can see, we're still going in a circle. Throw that in a circle. No, I'm just playing. But we're going in a circle, as y'all can see. We're gonna go in a circle to like right here, and then we're gonna flip these last 2 tracks. That way to close up the gap. Close up that gap. Ooh, y'all, it's so hot. Woo! It's so hot. I'm gonna do me a facial tomorrow. A good old microderm. I haven't done one in like 2 months. Or maybe like a month. I said I was gonna do better with my skin this year, so I have to do better with my skin this year. Y'all see me trying to find the right bundles, the right tracks. Use those cut up tracks, y'all. Please, look at this track. Y'all see how much glue is on this track? And guess what? I'ma still use it and take it out and use it again. There is a method to take all the glue off the tracks, but this a DIY for my lazy girls who not doing all that. Maybe one day I'll have the energy, but not today. Not today. So what do? We just stack that glue on top of it. Can't help it. Still. And you see the gap is closing up more and more. The gap is closing. I really got this one good track too. I don't know. What are we gonna do here? What are we gonna do here? Because I can really start. I can cut. Okay. So, pay attention. Hold on. Let's lock in. It's lock-in time. So y'all see this hole right here? We're gonna start flipping the tracks to close up this circle. So I'm gonna take my one long track and I'm gonna cut it into pieces. So y'all just saw me measure it. I'm gonna glue it. And we're gonna lay that track right there, still curving it. Put a little curvature to it, as you can see. And we're gonna do that again so we can start to close up that hole. So like y'all see, let me show y'all. This is where all the comments come from in my videos on Instagram and TikTok. They be like, how do you close up the hole? How do you close up the hole? Okay, watch carefully. So you see the curve. We've measured a track and we flipped it backwards and we're just gonna lay it like this. Okay, y'all see that? Still spraying our spritz. So now we only have that one little section left. And we're just gonna take a track, measure it off correctly. I already have one cut. No, we're gonna measure it off correctly and we're gonna close it. It actually can probably be like 2 tracks right there. But that's how we're gonna close it off. Very simple. Because you gotta think, our hair is already closed off right here where we laid those tracks to begin with. And we can do it all again. Might call it legacy. I'm gonna listen to that song. I gotta find out who got away from me. Okay, so y'all see it's closed. It is closed. It is closed. It's closed. We spray that spritz. We get that dryer. And we still have hair left over, which I'm gonna go put that in my hair bag for the next time I do this install. So let's see what we're working with. So we have our flip over. Y'all see that flip? That flip. And then we flip it to the other side. See that flip? My leave out coming out, but y'all know, we all right. We got our flip over, hair is full. I did not leave out any hair in the back because I just wasn't gonna do that today. But we're gonna go sit underneath the dryer for a little bit. We can pull it up. We can do us a half up, half down. But right now I'm about to go sit underneath the dryer for like 10-15 minutes, maybe 20, because I want my hair to really dry. And then we're gonna come back and finish. So I'm gonna sit underneath the dryer. Please sit underneath the dryer, y'all. Please make sure your hair is dry. Please make sure your hair is dry. It's gonna all fall apart if it's not. So yeah, BRB, let me go sit underneath the dryer and we'll finish when I'm done. All right, so I have finished drying my hair. Do I feel like styling it tonight is the question, y'all. It's 1:42 in the morning. What I am gonna do though is blow dry my hair out. So after I dry it and everything, I like to blow dry my hair out because I'm gonna curl it. Y'all, this just looks like so much hair on my head right now, don't it? The flip over is flipping. Okay, let me go get my handy dandy wavy talk blow dryer so we can blow this mess out and see what we're gonna do. This one already. I didn't leave a lot of edges out, but it'll be all right. I'm not even trying to do all that. All right, let me go get my wavy talk and I'll be right back. Texting you. I gotta find who got away. This wavy talk, y'all, 10 out of 10, my favorite blow dryer ever. It came with like 7 different attachments. Love it. intoxicated. Y'all, the hair is so full. Like, literally so full. So we can, dang, let me. So we can put it up in a half up, half down. My Instagram video will start. So we can go half up. Y'all, this hair is so full. I think I'm gonna go ahead and press out my leave out. Yeah, I wish I could do the little faux. Y'all know the little faux quick weave. That's what I really want, but that's a lot for little old me. But let's press out this leave out and then see what we gonna do from there. Cause it's 2 o'clock in the morning, baby. I'm tired. All right, so I have my Brilliant Damage Control by Aveda. That is the best heat protectant. I swear by it. The best heat protectant. Spray my little leave out. I've changed the attachments on my wavy top. So this is the one I was just using. This is the one I'm gonna use for my leave out. Leave out is blow dried. Let's get that hot comb and get some bio silk. And do I want to go ahead and style my hair tonight? Just put it on flexi rods. That's what I need to do, because I don't have to be up super early. You know what? I'm gonna stop being lazy. Let's just go ahead and get this over with tonight, so I don't have to worry about it in the morning. Even though I'm going to the gym in the morning, which is so pointless to me doing hair, which is why I'm about to give me some braids, because just pointless. Just pointless. Let me clean up my work area so we can style the hair. Hold on.
Can't focus on me.